Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin Leopard with Consordini.com, and today we're going to be reviewing a product called Fantastic Finger Guides. This is a product made by a company that are middle school teachers, and they wanted to be able to make a better product for their students than merely just the stripes that you often see or the more simple dots. So one of the things that you can see as you look at the product is that it has a lot more than just lines. It actually has the note names of different positions. It seems to have blocked off them differently based off of common usage, helpful reminder of how sharp or flats work, and it goes up to fourth position. So covering all of the positions that are going to come up in early cello repertoire. So let's put this thing on and kind of see how it feels, how it looks, and how easy it is to use. Okay. So we're just going to start by opening it. They have instructions in the back, so we're going to follow those instructions and make sure to do this properly. So step one, be gentle and take your time. Okay, so we're going to make sure to do that here. Trim your fingernails on your left hand. Mine look okay. Make any adjustments before you wrap the wings around the neck. This decal is not reusable. Okay, so I'm supposed to start with the cello kind of like this, where it's not on floor where it's going to slip, but it's going to be stable and I'll be able to remain in control of it while looking at the fingerboard. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see clearly where we are now. So the basic idea is that we're going to end up with it wrapped around like this, and this is just a sticker. So to do that, we just have to carefully, so as not to prematurely stick, remove the sticker part. And then we're going to slide it sideways, meaning this way, all the way down at the bridge where the height of the strings is the most extreme. And we're going to keep it pressed up against the strings so as not to prematurely stick. And then we're supposed to rotate it and slide it until the strings hit the nut. Okay. And then the wings can wrap around, starting from the middle and moving out, it says. Wow. Just look at that. Okay, so some things I already really like about this. One is that you can kind of feel where the notes are. That kind of makes it an interesting sort of add to the tactile sensation. I also like that the way that you can see frets sideways on a guitar, they've made it possible to see the positions from half position first, second, second and a half, third, and third and a half, and fourth. Okay, so I'm going to try playing on this thing for a little bit and then let you guys know how I think about the playability. Okay, so it's pretty nice. I would say that 99%, I'm not really that affected as far as the left-hand playability, but the raised height does mean that my already low action causes just the tiniest amount of buzzing, and I can also hear a little bit extra finger slide motion just because of this tapey. You can hear the difference potentially. The tape is louder, so as you're moving around, you're generating a little bit more noise. And I would say that as far as averaging out different cellos, they have done a really nice job of just making sure that this is generally correct. But the main pitfall of any one of these devices, and I knew that coming into this, is something that they do address at the end of their pamphlet, which is that you can't really use your eyes for intonation. So this thing is a really, pretty much the best that I've seen guide to finding your general place of notes. But to give you an example of how this might not always work out, what if I want to go up to the next note and go to G, the next note? Well, I could come up here and I could look and I could try to place my finger exactly over the note. it's flat. So when I play the note in tune, I end up sharp of the note. So this sort of thing is going to happen on any cello that you use with this for the most part, because while there's generally a very standard way to make the cello, very small differences can mean a little bit of a different experience playing on different instruments or different tuning or whatever. So as far as replacing intonation, I don't even think they claim to be doing that. All right, so in summation, what's my view of the fantastic finger guides? If you're a beginner, if you've got a middle school student, if you're struggling to find your notes and you're struggling to shift, I'd say go for it. This is a relatively inexpensive sticker that is made with love for you to better learn the instrument. Go into it understanding its limitations as far as you advance to even an intermediate cellist, but I give it my full endorsement for beginners or middle school level students in general all around the world. So thank you, Fantastic Finger Guides, for sending this to me. Certainly a very cool device that I hope really goes places, especially in middle school, because I want to hear people playing better. I want to hear people playing more in tune, especially parents who are going to some concerts. So I wish you the best of luck as you continue learning cello. Let us know how the Fantastic Finger Guides worked for you if you tried them out. Once more, I'm Justin Leopard. This has been a production with Consordini.com. We'll see you next time.